Good to see you folks. For this episode of the Armour All Summer Grill, we thought we'd tackle something of a changing of the guard. The youngsters really shone at Bathurst, didn't they? I mean, Gary Jacobson, Todd Hazelwood, some of these guys that are coming through. And then of course we found out at Newcastle that some real stalwarts of the game in Jason Bright and Todd Kelly were calling time on their full-time careers.
It is a changing of the guard. Jason Bright was the senior citizen of supercars, wasn't he? The oldest driver in regular competition.
He's younger than me. I don't think of him as a senior citizen.
I know, and I certainly don't. But, you know, he decided to call it a day and move on. So it's interesting, you know, the last veteran left is Craig Lowndes, and, you know, he's still maintaining he's got a couple of good years left in him at least. But it was the rise of the youngsters this year, and as you said, at Bathurst particularly, that's impressive. So they're going to be pushing their way in next year. And of course, you know, another veteran now, well, Garth Tander certainly is a veteran, but he's been performing exceptionally well. Yeah. Mark Winterbottom is now, I think we can officially say, is a veteran.
I can't think of him as one.
I know, but you know, these guys are going to be under a bit of pressure. You know, particularly with the likes of Richie Stanaway coming in, who's got a big point to make, particularly after all the raps he got for his performances, particularly in the wet at Bathurst and even the Gold Coast and the year before at Sandown. Andre Heimgartner is getting a second chance, and you know, he's certainly a young gun, and they're going to be putting pressure on the places in the top teams of some of the remaining established drivers. So pretty exciting era coming up, and also exciting to see if Lowndes can lift, because by his standards he had a poor year, if he can get right back in the thick of things next year.
Todd Kelly, more than 540 races, I think it was 19 race wins in his career. He sounds as though he's not going to come back and do the endurance races. I thought it was Mark Skaife and Russell Ingall spoke about the fact that maybe he'll be tempted back, maybe he'll miss doing it, and he and Rick Kelly together would be a great story for the Enduros if he did come back, wouldn't it?
Nice story, but Todd's got enough to do getting that team into shape. They're going into their last year of their current deal with Nissan. It has to work. You know, it's been a struggle over 5 years and they haven't really made the headway they should have. I have been of the opinion, and Todd knows this, that he probably should have quit sooner. Not because he's not a decent driver, but because I thought he needed to focus on running that team. You know, it's a factory team. Now, we'll see if, being the focus of all his energy, he can whip that into shape and get them to the point where that Altima, in probably its final season, will be competitive. Because, you know, I can't sugarcoat it. That team has got to start appearing on the podium and winning races regularly next year to, you know, well, for Nissan to stay in. I think that's as blunt as I can put it.
He puts his heart and soul into it. I know he landed from Auckland back into Melbourne at 3:30 in the morning and was at the workshop at 7:30 on the Monday. So
no lack of commitment.
Yeah, no lack of commitment at all.
No, none whatsoever. But they need results. Sorry, can't be any more polite than that.
Each week, Armour All will be giving away the Ultimate Summer Essentials Pack. The pack comprises a range of products to keep your car looking like new, including new Armour All Wash and Wax Wipes, Armour All Wax Wipes, as well as Armour All Cleaning Wipes, Glass Wipes, Protectant Wipes, and an Armour All Towel. You can also win an Armour All Esky Bucket. To enter the draw, subscribe to speedcafe.com below this video for your chance to win. It's that easy. Catch another edition of the Armour All Summer Grill tomorrow.